as we all know, there's so many more electrical demands with each commercial truck, and each year that they come out, it seems to be more and more. So that means you've got to adapt your approach to things like your alternators and your starters. So Jonathan, what is your recommendation to someone who is saying, look, I need to spec the right alternator, the right starter for the system on my truck and the demands it's going to go through? First of all, let's talk about how they would come to the correct part, and then we'll talk about some specific products that your company sells.
Okay. Yeah. And we have when you're ordering a new truck, a lot of now, with Navistar, we're first fit with Navistar. As you add electrical loads to your option sheet, they have it so it automatically increases the size of your alternator. Your requirement of your alternator goes up as you've added things. And then we also have on the other side, we have a technical service bulletin that you could go through step by step. Say you had an older truck and you were either unsure of the performance of your alternator, maybe you've gone through more than you thought you should have, or you've added more electrical loads, you've added the telematics, they've added HVAC system, you're not getting the performance out of that you think you should. We have a tech service bulletin that'll go through step by step on how to calculate your vehicle's load, and then we take that calculation, go to our power curve. You want to make sure you're covering all your loads at idle. So, you have a 150 amp load, 150, 160, that doesn't sound like a ton, but that's at idle, 250 amp alternator, 240 amp alternator, probably doesn't put out. Most of them don't put out 150 amps at idle, Right. So, our 350 amp alternator puts out, 200, 210 amps at idle. So, but that's how you kind of calculate it. You want to see what your vehicle load is. And then you want to compensate for the thermal degradation. You want to leave a little bit to go back to the batteries, so you're 10% for thermal degradation, because any alternator, I don't care whose it is, once that alternator starts getting warm, or any electrical motor like that gets warm, it loses efficiency. At 70 degrees, it puts out at 4,000 RPM, it's putting out 250 amps. Well, at 125 degrees C, it's putting out less than that at the same amperage. And it's mine, yours, whoever makes those. But you want to make sure that you can compensate for that temperature as well. Because the underhood temperatures have gone up as well as the amperages have gone up, and they'll continue to go up because as you get aerodynamics, you don't want air coming into the motor. You want it going around. You want it going underneath. So the underhood engine temperatures have gone up significantly as well. So all of our products that we have them at 125 degrees C. Even our 420 amp Idle Pro Extreme alternator is rated at 125 degrees C.